Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So in today's video I want to talk about this Nwoko Sports University, or whatever they called it. And you know, I came across something today on the news about he was saying that, let me read it exactly the way it is on the, I think I screenshot it. So it says, additionally, that's a quote. So that's they are quoting him. Anyways, this is from Punch News. You can go look for the news and read it yourself. So basically, it was just saying that that athletes who go through his sports university will not wallow in abject poverty, as skills acquired there will place them in a good stand in their competition era, as against the prevailing status of retired athletes, complaints of neglect from their benefactor, hitherto benefactor. Okay, so and the caption was actually Nwoko Sports University to curb poverty among athletes. Now, one question I have is, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I couldn't be bothered to read it. I'm so sorry. You guys can go read it, but I didn't read it, right? Because I have an issue. If I can say I have an issue. Okay, there is an issue that has been discussed about this man, and since that time, I seriously, you know, I side-eye him. And a lot of you may have watched that video in which I explained about his people in his community coming up to talk about land grabbing, taking land and using it for this. And it's a long video that I made before, taking land from the poor people in the community. These are the allegations, and they claim he was bullying people. People get arrested and are taken all the way to Abuja from a rural village. Okay, let me go into all of that. Now, when I saw this, and I'm thinking to myself, this is one of the land, as far as I know, this is one of the land that he allegedly took from the people to build a sports university in the middle of this bush, surrounded by poor people. So he's going to elevate poverty by building a university on a piece of land from the community of poor people that have accused him of taking their lands by force, thereby rendering them poverty. No, that's not good English. So, thereby rendering them poor. So, according to these people's outcry, he has basically succeeded in making a lot of people poor. And now he's claiming that the university that he built on the land that they said he took from poor masses of the community, right? He's going to use it to prevent poverty. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? You're claiming to, and then I'm wondering, is the school free of charge? Are people going to pay to go, or is it giving them free education? Or university people have to pay for it? Is it giving free education? You see, all this one is saying elevate poverty. So because you go through that university, you just come out, money will be falling on you. As Yoruba will say, or go just the yakpa CLO, how do you talk? Yakpa CLO. Because you've just come out on the street, all the money will just be following on you. You say, you went to Nwoko University, or take money will just drop on you. How does that work? How does that work? A man that has been accused of making people poor, accused, so it's an allegation, is not coming out to say he's about to make people rich by going through his university, sports university. This is a private university, right? So people are going to pay school fees to attend this school. And you think, let me tell you, if you cannot have the heart to feel sorry for people in the community that are already poor and starving and hungry and wretched, and according to what they have accused him of, bullying people, grabbing their lands by force, why should anybody believe that you have any intention of so-called enriching people through your university? I don't know, those of you that can you tell us, is this education free of charge? Is that what it is? And then when you graduate, all of a sudden money will fall on top of you. Sports university inside Nigeria. Anyways, it's sad how, you know, a story comes out about what somebody has done, and it lasts few days, and then the next thing, boom, is like it's forgotten, everybody move on. And this is what a lot of people bank on. I leave them, make noise now. Small time they go soon quiet. As we're speaking, some people, according to his village people, are still locked up, allegedly with no court date in sight. And I find it hard to see such a person that, with all these accusations, being called someone doing something good in society. I find it hard to to accept. For anyone, I'm not going to say much about this, but for anyone that does not know the story, I'm going to just put some of the clips of my old video for you guys to know what this man has been accused of, and you can see what his community has accused him of, and then maybe that will give you a bigger picture or a better understanding about what this story is about. I personally, I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of all this, the so-called university. I'm going to leave this video here. As always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye. I'm so glad that since my last video, Premium Times have actually done a bit of investigation on this man, and it is on their website. Premium Times is a reputable news organization in Nigeria. I'll put a link to their own research. When I saw that, I can't even explain how happy I was to read that. No human being deserves to be oppressed. So far, the people of Idumuje, Nwoko, are being oppressed. Okay, they are being oppressed, they are being bullied. People are going through a lot in that community. Go and do your own research. Okay, it's not I said. Now, that's not where my problem is. Where my issue is, no human being should oppress other people because you went to school abroad or because you have some money. This man tells people that his house is a tourist attraction. His house is his house is whatever. You see, this is the thing again about Nigeria. I'm really hoping our journalists will change with time. I'm hoping that the new Sorosoke generation will begin to be different from what is going on right now. The people should interview this man and ask him, because he is saying his house is tourist attraction or whatever. Nobody has asked him what makes his house a place of tourism. Then bury Mongo Park for there. Did they bury Mongo Park on the land? Do you guys know that this man, when he came back from abroad, this man went to his community and asked for land. According to, I'll give you guys links. Another people I need to praise is Channel TV. Channel Television actually did an interview, gave the villagers a chance to voice out their problems, to expose what they've been going through. And they are begging President Buhari to come and help them. These people jump from begging the governor of the state. They are not even begging people at their local government. They are not begging the governor of their state. They are begging Buhari to come and help them. Think about that. Think about that. Nobody deserves to be oppressed because they are poor. You know, I will put a link for Channels News, for you, Channels Television, for you guys to go listen to the plight of these people. From what they said, they gave him massive land. When I say massive, a lot of land. Okay, free of charge. When he tells you people that his land, his house is a tourist attraction, he doesn't tell people that is a land that belongs to the community. Allegedly took this land that he said he wants to use for development, community development. He took the land, and what did he do? He built a home for himself on the community land. And then what did he do? He put a crocodile and a tortoise, and he claimed it's a tourist attraction. Built a private property on a public land. That is what Nwoko has done. So, but when he comes out and he's telling people, my house is a tourist attraction in the middle of nowhere, bush, okay? Nobody is asking him questions. How come? Did you bury Mongo Park on the land? Nobody is asking him. This man put one tortoise and one crocodile, and then he came out and said his house is a tourist attraction. Do you know where the problem is now? This man came and asked for more land. How can one human being want to own 80% of the land that belongs to a whole community? How? 90-year-old Ogedo Osodi inherited 4 acres of farmland from her husband, but that land, which was her only means of sustenance, was grabbed by Nwoko, a billionaire former lawmaker from Delta State. Mrs. Osodi's 4 acres of land was part of vast pieces of land, including those collectively owned by indigenous Idumuje Uboko community, controversially acquired by Mr. Nwoko. So this thing goes on to say that Mrs. Osodi said she fled for her life after the policemen started shooting to disperse an angry crowd from the village. Another person, like Mrs. Osodi, 67-year-old Sunday Kainebi, suffered a similar fate. January 14, 2017, Kainebi said some associates of Mr. Nwoko took over his land. I don't want to read it all. I want you guys to go. There are a lot of them. Some of the stories of the people will bring tears to your eyes. They will bring tears to your eyes. A lot of us are in places where we are comfortable. A lot of us are in positions where our families are comfortable. But it does not stop us from speaking up for those that are oppressed among us. And then you go to a village and you oppress elderly women and you say you want to help society. How is that helping society? I'm going to end this video by saying this. Let's all remember that evil prevails when good men do nothing. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.